AI will replace people at work. What do you think about this, son?
Yes, I think AI will replace those people who don't know how to use the AI tools.
Okay.
And for those companies who are using the AI tools a lot and very frequent, so are they going to lay off a lot of their staff?
No. By using AI, your company will be doing better and better. Your revenue will increase. Definitely, you need more people. You want to know more about that? Let's Sembang AIoT. Hey, a very good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to this Let's Sembang AIoT again on this 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. Yeah. So my name is Cecily.
My name is Daniel.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for following, and thank you for those who like, follow, and share. Yeah. So the same. We are going to do a replay here because I think we had some technical issue. While we are doing the recording. That's why you can see the past episode number 52. Episode number 52. This is episode number 53. Episode number 52, you can see is a bit short. Yeah, a bit short. So it's the kind of replay this time. So I hope apologize for those who watch halfway, cannot hear anything. But really, we didn't get any feedback from you, so we just continue until we found out. Yeah. So how are you today? So I hope those of you who has some idea or who are following us, you have some greater idea, please do send us a comment. We welcome all the comment. And those of you who like this Sembang AIoT, of course, we have done until this time. Of course, we are not doing it on a full-time basis. Yeah, we have a lot more things to do. But anything related to industrial IoT or IoT in general, AI related, we will talk about that, and we will relate more to the industrial application and also the daily application, let's say those apply. So yeah, thank you for watching again. I would like to start off with this part. The previous session, we talked about generative AI. From generative AI, I think we've done two sessions for that. Generative AI, we talk about ChatGPT, and then we have done some demo on the ChatGPT, how you can use a ChatGPT differently. Yeah. Do you still remember the one that on a voice, how ChatGPT is able to help us? Do you still remember which one of them?
Yeah, the ChatGPT help us to do some real-time translation.
Real-time translation, yeah. Especially on he's translated Chinese one very well, but then for Bahasa or Malay, somehow I think the model is not so well trained yet, probably.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a confusion between Malaysian Malay language and the Indonesia one. Maybe the ChatGPT confused between these two. I do not know. If let's say you have some experience, do share with us in this show, in this session, so we were able to analyze those things, and then we are able to also learn from you. Yeah. So very important thing. What is LLM? Maybe you can just explain to the audience what is LLM.
LLM is a large language model that is actually a neural network that take the text as input and generate text as output.
So to put it short, LLM is one of the AI tools that understand human language. You can understand human being language, feeling. I don't know. Later on, maybe in future, they can understand your voice, your emotion. Then that can be a feeling later on. That is, I don't know whether
Feeling got already.
they have a feeling already.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is practically LLM, what LLM can do, like give some input, you expected some output from there, but it's a generative type, it generate those possibility, they give you a possibility based on the model that he has. Yeah. So why is this LLM so important? Maybe you can spell one of them.
Why is LLM so important?
Because everybody talk about ChatGPT, there are a few models lah.
Yeah.
So why is this important?
So actually, before the LLM appear, so basically everything we need to do it by ourselves, right? Or when you want to look for some data, you go for Google search. But now, when you face some problem, sometimes even myself, I no longer do a Google search anymore. I ask the LLM. Or even when you have some document that is very long and tedious to read, and sometimes it's very too technical for you to understand, you pass it to LLM. LLM summarize for you, explain it in a very simple way for you to understand.
That's why LLM is giving us a lot of help. Yeah, that's why it's important. So we just come into part of the customer experience. When customer so CX, the customer experience, that is one part that I think LLM or related ChatGPT kind of a model or chatbot is important. Like what we have told in the last session, that chatbot, that ChatGPT is not like old days chatbot is mainly they have to fill in the FAQ, so you reply you accordingly. But with this AI, with the generative AI, you will be able to find, which is more suitable, more closer to what you are asking. Or that is giving you a kind of different customer experience. And this one is very good for organization or service-oriented kind of business that allow you to have ChatGPT talking, not ChatGPT, the basic LLM, talking to you and interacting with you. That thing will be what they call a kind of breakthrough in this kind of customer experience. That's why one of them is LLM is important in that sense. And then of course talking about decision making. So sometimes this LLM become a better source or better kind of advice or better kind of input for you to make a decision. What do you think about that?
Yeah, this one is quite true because now the LLM able to do some comparison. Sometimes in some very technical specification, that kind of thing. It also able to list down all the spec, and then based on your requirement, it give the suggestion.
But when it's giving you a suggestion, it's basing on the information, all kind of information. It can consider so many because of the train model, a very deep learning kind of a train model in a neural network. So sometimes human being mind, you are not able, sometimes you're feeling so tired, okay? You are so engaged, so you're so focused. You are probably most of the time biased. You bias to one type. But basically LLM is not biased at all. It's able to connect to any of the information related one, and it will give you a very kind of sometimes you see ChatGPT when you ask, he is giving this answer, so which you haven't thought about that also. But you after you look at it, yes, this is something that if I'm alert enough, actually I'm using this option. This is helping in the decision making, in a way. So of course, content creation, LLM is very what they call very important and very, very useful, especially in the content creation. Content creation consists of two parts. I think it's generally, let's say you talk about literature generating, you talk about maybe music or maybe more artistic thing, that can be very, very helpful as well. Of course, in the area of research and development. Yeah. So in research and development, how, because we talked about last time in the manufacturing, if you want to design a car, that day I went to this Mid Valley, I saw the Tesla, the 𝐉𝐮𝐧𝐞, what's that? Cyber? Oh, Cybertruck. I forgot to take a picture. Yeah. So Cybertruck is basically like what you say lah in the previous session. That was this is not something that normal human being will be able to design lah. Probably if they are using this kind of what they call generative AI. Generative AI maybe not so much on the LLM or combination of LLM. I don't know. So that can be one of the area. You know, of course, we also share about health in the what they call medical, you know, that kind of drugs that you can produce, because with those scientists information, everything, you know, you are probably able to, you know, come up with something, you know, based on algorithm, based on a trained model. Yeah. So of course, the last one will be the efficiency. How does LLM help to make your work or make your tasks or processes more efficient? Yeah, this is also another area. Yeah. So in a sense, that happened in the sense that when you have right data, or you have right data, so you are able to, you know, in some of this process, you are able to hear some suggestion from the LLM where you interact with it. So it's able to come back with you, you know, on some of the suggestion or some of the advice or some of the inputs from this LLM. Okay, so today, of course, we have a very interesting so-called a demonstration. We are going to run through a live demonstration that you are going to see later on. This part is going to be very interesting because we are going to run this one live, a standalone LLM on premise. Yeah, so it's nothing to do, it's not connected to the internet, but it's within the same system itself. We are going to take a look at what are the hardware that we're using, and then 𝐸𝐸𝐿 is going to demonstrate that part. 𝐸𝐸𝐿 is going to demonstrate the part. But before that, we always talk about some of the fundamental thing behind some of the models, some of the AI related. So maybe we would like to have 𝐸𝐸𝐿 to talk about that part first, to share with you about that part. Yeah. No, not the demo. Are we going to
we start with the demo first?
Oh, yeah. Okay. We start earlier with the demo. Please stay tuned. This part is very interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so over here, this is our PC that running our on-premise LLM.
Okay.
Maybe
this part I will have some quick introduction about this hardware. This hardware is actually one of the server board from 𝐓𝐨𝐽𝐿. Yeah, server board. As you can see, is capable of plugging in multiple. We have two models running here. In fact, we have one of them. We have one running on Intel, right? Yeah. We have an Intel GPU also. We have an experiment with this Intel GPU, and then we have done this RTX. It's basically from NVIDIA, and then it's able to fit in three of them. Yeah, you can have three GPU running together. This system is right now running on a Xeon 24-core processor. Yeah, so it has right now 128 GB.
Yes.
But in this model, you know, we are not going to make use of all this RAM, right?
No need.
Yeah, too much. But of course, in certain model, we do have need. Yeah. Because for this demo, actually, we don't need. Of course, these are the two key important part where training and those things is concerned. But I think 𝐸𝐿 is going to show you how not only the full training, because you are going to show something on the RAG, something like that, right? So okay, let's I pass on to Ken Leong to just demonstrate that part. Yeah.
Okay, so the LLM we are going to demonstrate today is 𝐓𝐶 from NVIDIA. It's a free software you can download from their website. And then this one is running locally in the PC that we showed to you just now. It doesn't require any internet connection. So what's so special about this one is how it's able to give you the result or give you the response if it doesn't connect to the internet. So over here, actually, software already downloaded all the pre-trained model into this software. And then over here, we have 3 models we can use. The first one is the CLIP, and then the second one is the 𝐓𝐺LM3, and then the third one is the Mistral.
Okay. If those of you who watched our last session, we have demonstrated part of it.
Yeah.
Probably we have demonstrated part of it. But maybe, yeah, maybe you can proceed with some of the training, how actually you train those things and you come up with the result. Yeah.
Okay. So the special thing about this on-premise LLM is, there are 2 choices here. If we choose the AI model default, means we are using the knowledge from the pre-trained model.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one is something very common, nothing special. But if we choose this one, the folder path, so the 𝐓RTS is using the RAG, the Retrieval Augmented Generation, where it has the access to the folder in your PC. So if inside your folder contain a lot of multiple files, so you will access to the file and then get the relevant file out based on your input, and then it will pass the file to the LLM model, and then the LLM model will go through it and then combine with your input prompt, it will give you the response.
So in this case, for this case, basically LLM act as a front end. The back end is basically searching. Can I say? Is purely searching, or is come with some AI function as well?
There's some algorithm to do the searching.
That means it's an algorithm. It can be part of a part of AI as well.
Yeah, actually the RAG, R is the retriever. So this algorithm to do the retriever, to search for the file. And then A, the augmented, it will, for the file that it find out, it will assign the scoring.
It's AI also. It's going to be AI. Let's say we come to scoring.
Yes, but it haven't reached the generation part yet. The generation part actually is the model that, let's say in this case, you are using the Mistral. So the generation is that.
So it's further refine your result.
Yeah.
You further refine your result before you give it to him. This is interesting.
Actually, there are many ways to do the RAG. One of the common ways is actually at the augmented part. There are some methods that choose the top 5 relevant folder for the files. Actually, it's the file that choose the top 5 relevant files and then give to the LLM model. Then the LLM model, based on this 5 files, find the relevant information and then generate the response to your input.
Okay. Yeah.
So with this, actually, you can control what the information you want the LLM generate to you. Especially when you have some information like some data sheet or some private data that you shouldn't appear on the internet, but you want your customer access to it.
Yeah. So that is very, very, very useful. So later on, we are going to share why you have to use LLM on premise, or why you should use LLM on the cloud. That we will be talking about that in a deeper. So can we start with some demo from here, Agina?
Yeah, okay. So for this one, in this folder, I upload a lot of the 𝐓𝐶 product data sheet.
𝐓𝐶 related data sheet, yeah.
So we can start asking some question. So for example, okay, I will ask what is the Roblox 300?
Okay. For your information, Robot 300 is one of our AMR builder support package platform, which allow you to do all kind of AMR function, come with our BSP. Yeah. So is that correct? Okay, let's read. Our box is a AMR developed by 𝐓𝐨𝐼𝐴. It is standard controllers that come with the 11th gen. Yeah. Why 11th gen? When we see there are some advantages when you go with this Intel OpenVINO, 11th gen. It comes with this kind of spatial graphic, so you can make it on GPU. So in this R box or Roblox, Roblox. So when you do a AMR function, you are able to handle some vision, computer vision AI also. That is a deep learning computer vision AI. Yeah. So it's a combination of that. Now you are able to deploy. Okay, this is not marketing class. So we talk about LLM demonstration. So does this LLM know our Sembang AIoT or not?
Yeah, I think it knows.
No. So can you ask him what is this Sembang AIoT?
This Sembang AIoT.
So for your example, those of you who just watched us, this is on a Sembang AIoT, all the way from Malaysia, and then ask the LLM, the local one, because we have put in some data, I don't know what is it. Sembang AIoT is a live session hosted by AIoT Mission, is a leading provider in the technology training and consultancy. Oh.
This kind of information you can't get on the Google search.
Okay, bingo. So the LLM do the job at the back we didn't plan for. Yeah. So we can continue from here.
Okay. So let's say our customer want to compare our product.
You want to do some comparison of the product.
Yeah, they're not sure they want to use Roblox 300 or Roblox 500. So they will ask the LLM to compare for them.
Okay, compare. So let's see whether it's we're giving a reasonable answer. Roblox 300 and 500, both AMR controllers, has a 12 gen. Yeah, one is 12 gen, one is 11 gen. It's stated very clearly to you. And then, the weight also he compared for you. What kind of interface also he compared for you. The temperature, operating temperature 60 degrees Celsius, both of them are the same. So he compare for you. Overall, he give you a summary also. So this is what I'm talking about just now. Customer experience. Customer experience. So right now, some of it's basically a customer experience with the decision making. Yeah. With this kind of information, don't you think your customer is able to make decision faster? So when you have this chatbot powered by this LLM at the back with your own database, that will help you to transact or generating more income even you are sleeping. Last time the chatbot only able to ask certain thing that sometimes he also don't know how to answer. He will keep on looping, telling you all kind of grandmother story, and then at the end we don't know what to do. But with this ChatGPT, with this LLM, your own model or LLM, that will be that will help you to produce some result. Okay, so this is just an early, very beginning stage where generative AI start to be used in the real life. Of course, there are many things has gone through. Again, we go back to the question that we just asked: will AI replace people at work?
Yeah,
seems like
yes, you can do better than human.
So, meaning the company will lay off more people, correct? This one I will tell you the other way around. When your business is so good, don't you think you need to hire more people to sustain more of your other the business? Yeah, it's not laying off more people, you know. So AI actually is help you to bring your business to another level where you need more people to run it. Does that make sense to you? That is also one of the very important part. So, okay, are we done on this part, Agina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah. I think some of them we have done it last week, right? So you can refer to our this video last week. You know, we have some certain demonstration was part there. So let's move on to the other chapter. Can we? Or you want to summarize this part, or you want to do anything here?
yeah, I think we can move to the next part.
Okay, let's tell you about some of the back end. That is why our live session is different. Yeah, so we talk very technical sometimes, but people don't understand. Doesn't matter, you know. That is our original plan. You know, let's talk a little bit more technical.
Okay, so this software, the ChatRTX, I think for those who own a gaming laptop, you should be able to use it because it's running on the Windows platform.
Wow.
And then the NVIDIA graphic card starting from the 3000 series and above, then you can able to use it already. And the RAM also 16 GB is enough already. So, but there's a problem with 16 GB. Later on, I will tell you why. There's some limitation when you have 16 GB of RAM only.
Right.
Okay, and then it's using Windows 11. Actually, Windows 10 also can. And then for the driver, you just install the latest driver, and you won't get any problem. And the file size is 12 GB. Not very huge. Okay,
so basically, what we are trying to tell you is that you don't need such a big server. We have a 24-core Xeon 128 gigabyte RAM. Although this unit can support up to 384 gigabyte, you can put in 3 GPU, but of course your gaming machine, maybe 1 GPU enough. I think you should be able to do the job. For this simple demonstration, but it's quite powerful, quite powerful.
Actually, any CPU that can support up to 16 GB of RAM should be able to run this software already.
Okay, yeah, let's move on. We'll go a little bit more technical.
Okay, so this one actually, just now in the demo, I already explained. Okay, so on the top one, it is the base model, the pre-trained model, where it doesn't have the knowledge about the environment in your PC.
Your own one, your own data estate, don't know. But what does it know? What are basic things that the model know?
Depends on which data set the developer they use to train the model.
Okay, that is what model, you know?
Just now we are demonstrating the Mistral.
Mistral, okay.
Mistral.
That is Mistral. So if you don't understand that part also, just remember Mistral. Next time you talk to LLM, I'm using Mistral. Those people will be scared. You know, what Mistral? Technical buzzword, okay.
Yeah, okay. Then this one is the model that running inside the ChatRTX. So the clip is in the simple way is help you to search the image.
Okay.
You key in some keyword, and then it will help you to retrieve the image in your PC.
Okay, let me touch a little bit. Last week, if you refer to our last week video, we have that.
Yes.
So dog, she will let you know all the dogs. Cat, and also. You look at it very simple, but then at the back is performing a lot of this work in order to give you that kind of result. Yeah. So that is clip. That's clip. So we are not going to replay that. You can watch our past video. Yeah. Then?
Okay. Then the Mistral we already demonstrate. Whisper is the
Whisper.
one that convert our voice to text.
Voice to text. Okay.
I think last week we already demonstrated that one.
Okay. Yeah.
And then for the ChatGLM3 is support two language, English and Chinese. The model that support two language.
Who did this one?
This one from Tsinghua University.
This from China, right?
Yeah, from China.
So meaning to say ChatGLM is a kind of similar to ChatGPT,
Yes.
but it support more Chinese.
Only focus in Chinese and English language.
Chinese and English focus.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, it could be more efficient from there. Okay. What is this Mistral AI 7? Just now, are we using AI 7? Mistral? Mistral 7, right?
Mistral 7.
This is a Mistral 7B, is it?
7B means 7 billion parameters.
7 billion parameter.
Billions parameter.
Okay. Because usually we talk about computer vision AI. So this Mistral is equivalent to which computer vision AI thing that we are talking about?
YOLO, SSD mobile net.
SSD mobile net. Okay. Just to refresh, to recap for some of the audience who has been following us, we were talking about that very much. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this one is a summary of the chat RTX. So you're able to chat with your file.
Chat with your file.
And then you can talk to the chat RTX. You can do the photo and image search.
Okay.
Just 3 basic functions from the chat RTX. Okay, so this one is no issue and limitation of this software. Only support the Microsoft Edge and the Google Chrome. You cannot open it with the Firefox. But this one is the current limitation. So in the future, they're going to fix this.
This is free one, so you don't expect it to be able to give you a lot of things. But I think just revert back to those function that's provided. So if let's say I have looks like very luxury, I'm having a personal LLM. I put in all my data. Next time I'll search anything also very fast.
Yes.
Can I say that?
Yeah. So it's become your personal assistant, virtual personal assistant.
Wow. That's trigger me wanting to have one of them at the side. Sometimes you see, when you work for things like 10 years ago, sometimes even 20 years ago, how are you going to find those
Sometimes
things?
you only remember the content, but you don't remember the file name.
Yeah.
And you forgot you put at which folder.
That can be a very good assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you catch it, you see how we can do that. Okay, move on. So are we done? The limitation?
The limitation is still got 2.
Or 2 more limitation. Okay.
Okay, on the bottom left is, just now I mentioned the required system RAM only 16 GB. So you don't have the capability to memorize your previous question.
Yeah.
Because the RAM usage is just very little. Okay, and then the last one is the reference file. Sometimes the reference file is wrong. It gives you the wrong reference file. So this one is also one of the limitations. Although the answer is correct, but it shows the reference file is referred from the wrong way. So
okay.
This one it's not a very big issue for me.
But as a summary, I start to realize the usage of this little thing. Although very little, but I can do a lot of job. Let me see how I feel. If those of you who have just watched us on this Sembang AIoT, I think previous from chapter 1 to chapter 52, right now 52. Now it's 53. Okay. So we were talking about a lot of this industry related, but I think we cannot run away from this real life thing. That's why ChatGPT or generative AI, we cannot. So we took 3 sessions or maybe more to tell you more about areas in this generative AI, the application. But we more focus on the application of generative AI. So, okay, that's it for that part. So we come back to the main title today. We are going to talk about why you need, why is the difference between I'm using the LLM model or generative AI within our premise and something that on the cloud. What is the advantage? What are the benefit or advantage when you use the local? Of course, very first one, there are mainly three of them. Yeah. The first one will be of course, if you have your own LLM, you are going to have more privacy. You have more data privacy and data security. You do not need to send your whatever information to the cloud to do that kind of training. Okay, this is the very first one. The second one will be you do not need, okay, it's a kind of customization that you need. You want to do any customization, you can do it locally, basically. Yeah. So in terms of long-term efficiency is also very good. You invest one time, you use it for life. But I tell you, you won't use it for life. Sometimes tends to have an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
So, but there are some con, there are some disadvantage when you use a local LLM. What are they? Maybe you can spell one of them.
Local LLM.
In terms of data security. No. What are the disadvantage when you use a local LLM?
Okay. When you use a local LLM means
maintenance.
You need some, especially on the hardware side, you need to invest on the hardware. And you need to make sure your hardware can run for 24 hours if you want your service available for your customer 24 hours every day. This one is the first one. Invest on the hardware. And then the second one, you need someone to maintain this thing.
Okay. So it's basing on your personal liking, for those of you who like to own things, to everything under your control. The local on-premise LLM is fantastic. Of course, this type of model are mainly for personal use, for internal use, because you don't have those kind of API that connect for you to use like ChatGPT, something like that. But we have another model that able to do that, so we are not going to demonstrate here, but this is already quite a powerful platform. So let's move on to cloud. What is the main advantage? Let's say this thing is having, cloud is something like a ChatGPT, one of them, or you want to put your LLM model onto the cloud, also fine, that is one of them. So of course, one of the advantage of using that thing will be the scalability. When based on scalable, you want to, when the model grow bigger and bigger, that is a scalability that you are going to have. What's the second thing on the cloud? Let's say we want to do LLM. In terms of cost, you don't need to have an upfront cost. You don't need to buy a big hardware in order to handle that. That is one of the one of the advantages. You use while you need, you pay while you need. But scalability is there, and then you do not need a lot of this manpower to handle that. So it's parked somewhere, don't know where, in one of the data center in the world. What about the in terms of disadvantage using cloud? This one is
disadvantage using cloud. Well, no internet, cannot do anything.
No internet, cannot do anything. In terms of data security,
then you don't know who will your data.
When you send out those things to the cloud, you are open up. You lose the data privacy. So that is another thing. Of course, it's not so easy for you to customize. Like just now, it's actually opposite of it. Local, you are easy to customize. But on the cloud, it's not so easy to customize. So that's actually sum up our topic today as for using cloud. But just one part that we want to touch, So since either you are having this LLM on the cloud, you are LLM using on premise. So what can it be used, for example, in the actual manufacturing environment? What could be one of them? Maybe we can discuss this part before we end the thing.
So one of them is, let's say, this kind of local LLM, they provide the API for you to talk to it. So we can let this local LLM to have the access to our database, for example, some third-party software database.
Right.
Then we can ask him to do the OEE analysis.
Some analysis it can be many in terms of business or in terms of logistic kind of thing. You know, you just by typing, so he's able to find the related information for you to run your process more efficiently, to let even just now I talked about this chatbot, you know, to let your customer have the right information, comparison to make decision very fast. Yeah. So this is something like which doesn't happen, you know, in the past, but with this generative AI, with the current computing, those things are made possible. Yeah. So with that, we would like to sum up the whole chapter on the generative AI to ChatGPT to the LLM thing that we are talking about. Maybe in the future we are going to see when there is any update, because the AI is growing very, very fast, you know. So there are new things coming up. So we are going to share more with you. So with that, I would like to thank you for watching, and I wish you a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next session. Bye-bye.